people, this is some kind of quick thoughts over the latest ROH pay-per-view, Ring of Honor New Horizons, filmed a few months ago, like per usual Ring of Honor shows, and like it was aired on Friday in America. There's some quite good things in this pay-per-view. For me particularly, like two matches. For me, it was a two-match pay-per-view. That being the last two matches. I don't know, the first hour or so of it, ROH seems to do this thing where they pack a lot of stuff in, like these 2 hour pay-per-views. It's more like in the format of what it'd be like if it was a weekly show, in my opinion, like, well, including some like big matches that could be like over 20 minutes, like just two or so, 2 or 3. But yeah, like the first hour, dunno, just seemed too much packed in really, compared to like what their DVDs are like. Like they like normally can afford to like have 3 hours or so for a DVD show, and everything seems spaced out well proportioned. But for like the pay-per-view, sometimes the effect gets rushed within the first hour, and this was one of those. I didn't really enjoy the first hour or so. It's too much, but there was still some cool stuff. I mean, it started off with a promo with Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black, just saying they were there, Age of the Fool, and they had the power to not defend their titles or whatever. Then like the Briscoes come out, like wanting a brawl and that, and then they get into this squash match with Mitch Franklin and Silas Young, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. It's just okay for a kind of squash match, really. Not a lot, really. I don't know. Could be a bit more, bit pointless. I mean, it could have just been a little brawl with the Briscoes and Age of the Fool, but there you go. They showed a little segment on the Briscoes, of them being like rednecks, pretty much. Just quite entertaining. Got them across, and then next there's like kind of a waste of a Four Corners match, I thought. Like Eric Stevens, Delirious, Ruckus, and some like Adam Pearce alike. Oh yeah, Shane Hagedorn. Um, Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's too short. A bit of a waste of a Four Corners match, I thought. I don't think it really needed to be on there. But, like, I don't know, if this was given time, it would have been great, I thought. Nonetheless, it was alright. And then there was another promo of Austin Aries, so he gets jumped by the Age of the Fool. And Kevin Steen come out, like, saying, oh, they're all tough, why don't I kick your ass, or whatever. And Necro Butcher comes out, then all of a sudden it's a no DQ kind of match between Kevin Steen and Necro Butcher. I mean, this is a match I've been wanting to see that has been filmed for like other events this year, and like, I'm sure those have been better with more time. This was only about 10 minutes or so, but I had some like good spots, like a nice Michinoku driver through the chair onto Necro Butcher, the kind of like flare flop off the ring apron onto a chair on Necro Butcher. Just a lot of Necro Butcher getting his ass kicked. Nice kind of butterfly suplex to begin with by Necro Butcher. Yeah, it wasn't too bad for a short match once again. Then it was like Sweet and Sour, Chris Hero and Go Shiozaki versus Roderick Strong and Marufuji. This is alright. Again, nothing special as far as I was concerned. But like just quite good, I guess. Just quite a solid tag team match, really. For all this, there's a segment where Larry Sweeney was asking Marufuji to go to Sweet and Sour, and it was good stuff. Then it was like they were leaving, and Lance Storm comes out and like tells Larry Sweeney to stay in his place. And yeah, I mean, that was the main entertainment in it, really. The whole angle of Lance Storm and that. And I like Larry Sweeney anyway. He reminds me of Bobby Heenan or something. So he's quite entertaining. yeah, then it's like the um, two big matches, McGuinness and Castagnoli. This is on before, like one before the main event. Surprised the title isn't main event again, but it came across well, all considering how it ends out. Yeah, like real fast, intense, like brawling and uppercuts start off, and it slowed down a bit, and then it just like picked up again towards the end, like a great crescendo of near falls and near hits and like big impact moves, and lots of like teasing Castagnoli maybe winning it. Like, great stuff where he was going for a jawbreaker lariat. Castagnoli grabs his legs and swings him around. Really gets the crowd into it. Um, yeah, just like had a good match basically. Um, yeah, I won't give away the result. Anyway, then it's like the main event, the match that I know probably the only match on this card I really felt I was marking out to. Bryan Danielson against Tyler Black. I mean, it's like just reaffirmed in my mind how Bryan Danielson's one of the best wrestlers, like of like wrestling today, maybe all time. Like within like as time goes on, I mean, it's amazing talents and great stuff in this match that you rarely get to see submission wise, and like just like real high impact moves again, and lots of kind of like great technical wrestling, and like there's a big spot in this match where like Danielson has a triangle choke and Tyler Black manages to pick him up and chucks him in the ring, breaks pretty much, like just the top rope breaks, and yeah, just brilliant builds in this match, like one of the matches of the year in my opinion. Um, that didn't actually end the show. What ended the show was a big brawl between Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs, and for a while I thought it was getting a bit pointless, but there was like a spot off the ladder. They came across they obviously wanted to kill each other, but I would have preferred like an actual match, to be honest. But there you go, it's the way it went. There's some good imagery with Austin Aries having the horns of Aries on Jimmy Jacobs on these pipes in the arena, which is quite interesting. But yeah, overall, um, a show with lots of good bits, but not one of the best ROH pay-per-views ever. I mean, definitely watching for the last two matches. Oh, without a doubt, like the match between Black and Danielson. But yeah, just another good show by ROH. I'd like it if they like try to do some more things towards their production and getting on TV. I mean, it has been over a year they've been doing pay-per-views now, and that's what I presume they've been testing for, as well as maybe like increasing their DVD sales. But yeah, let's just hope they can continue to grow or grow on, because it's a good product. It deserves to like do its best it can really. And yeah, that's me.